All right, guys, I think we are back. Let me know if you can actually see me. Uh, you can see me now? Hey, hey, okay. I do apologize for that. Some crap happened with this Timu StreamYard, but we are back now, guys. So let's start over, all right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so
Hey, we did it.
just to let you guys know that that little thing that we seen on the screen that was a PC. That wasn't a Mac icon. So it has something to do with this guy over here. I'm
Yeah,
telling you right now.
yeah. I have no part of any of this stuff, so it has to be you. Because
What up,
that's
Derpy?
not how PC looks. See, he forgot what
Eh,
PC is, guys. He forgot already. That's all
that,
it
that
is.
is. I can show you my Mac screen. I got no icons on my Mac screen, so I just letting you know that. Right? And you guys had
You
Chrome
know?
up in there, but I'm just saying. Derpy, what's up, brother? He said, Brian, where you at? Brian's there. Brian's there. What? What? So wait, what do you mean? Huh? I'm not good enough? You gotta ask for Brian? What are we doing over here?
Exactly.
Huh?
Come on, we all
No,
know
we're
that.
not doing that.
Look, come on. We all know
There's
there's only
yeah, look.
there's one king here and there's one jester. So it kind of works out. So we know how it works. The king and the jester are on here today having fun, but we need the queen, Mama Bear in here. I see you. So, we're good to go.
He's like, there's my glorious king. What are we doing here? We really sucking off Brian today? Is that what we doing?
This,
Right? We're not
this is
doing
why
that,
right
guys.
here. All this hate right here. This is why exactly, guys.
That's
We all see.
What's up, fellas? Said, yeah, I see you. Yeah, Brian, they're back. Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Said, you're wearing a Yankees hat. I can't respect you for that. Sorry, not sorry. Whatever, man. I'm Canadian. Doesn't matter what kind of hat I wear, right? I don't think it should matter. And I know that's for me. I know that's not for Brian right there because it's Biggaford
Exactly.
Entertainment over here.
Because once again, because she's the Florida queen, she needs to get respect. I put
Oh,
respect on the name. That's all. That's what we do.
blah, 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 blah. Brian, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Obviously, on 1/3 of Spoiler Kings and go live Monday, Thursday, and Saturday nights. But then, I'm stuck with this guy on Fridays, Thursdays, Tuesdays, and Saturday mornings on the Rewind.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ban you, Mama Bear. We're not doing that, all right? We're not doing that. We're definitely not doing that. Said Doomsday will make more money than Dune. Well, we're definitely going to be talking about that as well. Said thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian.
I got my
Um,
original with Derpy. He's the first person to ever do all these things with it. I got Mama Bear, my Spoiler Queen, got Collector, the guy I talk to more than anyone else besides you. So it works out.
Collector said, Anzo, the president was trying to hack into your computer because you're always talking smack about him. Yeah, that would make sense. That would definitely make sense. I'm on the Spoiler Kings channel. It's okay. I hope you know I have access to the Spoiler Kings channel too. Hey, Momer, I'm just
That's
letting you know
true.
that, all right? I can go
That's
into
true.
my StreamYard and go mess up the Spoiler Kings channel. So you better be careful what you say, all right? Just letting you know. But guys, we are here talk about a few topics as well. And we are here because it is a Saturday morning and the Rewind is the best show that you can wake up to in the morning. I think because the host, well, at least this week's host, has that charisma, that class, that je ne sais quoi
And then
that
there's you
y'all come
too.
in to see.
Then there's you too. Don't sell yourself so short. All those things are great, but then we got you too, so that works out.
Whatever. We're going to get into some of the topics here. We're going to run through the first one real quick. So we're just going to go over here real quick, guys. All right. So I need to reshare my screen and hopefully this doesn't mess up anything,
Oh,
because
let it mess up something because we will heat you all of us together.
Let me see. I gotta put it on here just to make sure. Okay, we are good. Good, good, good. There we go. So, yes, I told you it wasn't me. I told you it wasn't me. Yeah, first topic is just a really quick topic about the legendary Chuck Norris, who has passed away at 86. Rest in peace to Chuck Norris. Brian, what are your thoughts on Chuck Norris's passing?
You know, when you have someone as iconic as Chuck Norris, I mean, you want to make sure you just get play out homage and say, rest in peace, and say, tell his family, we pray for you having to deal with this, and hopefully you can kind of have solace in he had a nice long life. He's one of the greatest stars, action stars that's ever been there. Got really start with Bruce Lee and stuff, and I wasn't a Walker Texas Ranger person, but you know, Chuck Norris, just the memes are iconic. Chuck Norris, I mean, he is what memes are. Like literally since the 90s, we've been hearing that. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups, he does earth downs. Like that's just what when you hear, and when you have someone that way, that's that type that um influential in pop culture itself, just got to make sure you say something about that, and recognize how fragile life is, and but I'm glad he lived to the 86, and yeah, condolences to his family.
Absolutely. At least when you're getting to 86, you could say you lived a good life. Chuck Norris, absolutely 100%. Again, I like Chuck Norris. My first movie I seen Chuck Norris in, obviously, was the Bruce Lee movie. That's where I was introduced to Chuck Norris. I didn't see a lot of his movies, but I did, and I didn't watch Texas Ranger. But I'll never forget his appearance in The Expendables too. I think that was pretty cool when Chuck Norris popped in there too, right? But yeah, rest in peace to Chuck Norris, 100%. Said, I don't do respect, but I do match energy. I only disrespect people that disrespect me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Brian isn't it crazy that it's been 5 years since
Five
No Way
years.
Home, which was the first movie I saw you guys review as the
Yep.
100 subscriber. Just
Yes.
crazy to me since Brave New World is coming out. Yeah, it's been a minute. 5
What's
years
gonna
for.
Brave New World's gonna come out. We're gonna hit 5,000 subscribers right at the same time the Brave New World is coming out. That's what's really nuts to me.
That's great, man. Absolutely, 100%. He's Walker, Texas Ranger to me. Only
Hmm.
seen him in one movie, Chuck Norris, and he wasn't even the main person in the movie. He does a cameo. He's either in Expendables 2 or 3. It's just 2.
Just two.
I'm not going to lie, his passing shocked me. Yeah, I think it's because we haven't really heard much about Chuck Norris in a while. That's why. Chuck Norris didn't die. He moved on. Facts. They even included Chuck Norris jokes in the Expendables. Yeah, 100%. It definitely was good to see um, him in that movie. And like you said, rest in peace to him and his family. Chuck Norris, most of us will miss you, brother. So good job on that one.
100%.
Now we're getting into the real topic, though. So let's do it. Not necessarily saying that the Chuck Norris topic wasn't a real topic, but it was just something we actually wanted to talk about and just show respect
It was
for. So
it was important to just say that because he's an icon. I thought that was something that we really wanted to hit on, and this is what we do. We wanted to make sure we give respect to the people that really made the genre that we love.
absolutely, moment of silence for death that had claim to Chuck Norris. Did you hear what a stupid head said that Chuck Norris was a great guy and I do not want to mess with him. He's the best people, but for a living, he said he wanted him on his team. Oh, really? Buffy star Nicholas Brandon dead at 54. This passing was also
Yes,
out of the blue too. Oh yeah, really?
yes,
I
yes.
didn't
Cause
notice
I
that.
was going through that, scrolling through Facebook and saw that. I was like, wow. And even the idea that he's 54, I was like, oh man,
Yeah, too much
all
people
my people
dying
that I
early,
grew up
bro.
with, yeah, like that's so young,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you realize that people that are around your age passing away is just crazy. Honestly,
yeah.
that's the hardest thing.
Absolutely. 100%, 100%. But the next topic we got here is Miami Vice. Which first, let me ask you: are you excited to see this movie? Do you want to see it?
I'm worried about it, because I mean, how do you get 80s type of stuff now? How's that going to work?
Agreed.
I
I agree.
but I will say if Michael B. Jordan is in it, then right now I'm not going to be doing any slander. He won Best Actor, so anything he does, I'm going to watch. So Austin Butler, Michael
100%.
B. Jordan, let's go.
Michael B. Jordan is hot right now, so good for him. Miami Vice, Tom Cruise rumored for villain role opposite Michael B. Jordan and Austin Blair.
Butler, yeah.
The Butler, my bad. Yeah. The rumor mill is hotter than ever as some sources are claiming Tom Cruise is being eyed for the villain role in Joseph Kosinski's upcoming Miami Vice reboot starring Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler. Tom Cruise has been keeping a relatively low profile since the end of his Mission Impossible franchise, but with his next film, Diggler right around the corner. Digger?
Digger. It's Digger.
Digger? What's that?
Digger. You didn't see it. So all it is it says Digger, and you have this guy digging on a ship, and he's supposed to be some type of spectacular guy.
CIA
We don't
agent or
know
some
much
crap
about him.
like that? I got you. I
It's
got
known
you.
as Digger. That's all it is. So
Yeah.
it's
Typical Tom Cruise movie, so I get it 100%. We'll be seeing and hearing a lot about him as we inch towards October, including what his next project might be. We'll take a bit of information with a grain of salt, but online scooper Daniel RPK is claiming that director Joseph Kosinski is eyeing Cruise, who he worked with on Top Gun Maverick and Oblivion, to tackle the lead villain role in his upcoming Miami Vice reboot, which has been long rumored to star Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler in the lead roles. However, before we get too excited about the prospect of Cruise reuniting with Kosinski, Jeff Snyder and Rob Rocha had some information on the latest episode on Hot Mic, and according to their sources, this is absolutely not happening. But both heard separately that Cruise isn't joining the project, although it's unclear whether he was approached or could in the future. Brian, what are your thoughts on Tom Cruise in the Miami Vice movie as a villain?
I will say one of my favorite all time movies is called Collateral with Jamie Foxx. Um,
Facts.
in that movie, Tom Cruise is one of the best villains I've ever seen. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I really thought that was one of the best things I've ever seen someone do. So, and then of course, you could talk about Tropic Thunder with him being, the Jewish guy who's
Mm-hmm.
runs the entire company. I thought that he was a spectacular in that. I think seeing Tom Cruise in not just heroic roles is something that I really want to see. I didn't realize how awesome he could be. I mean, he's a great villain. I mean, great hero. We know him running, taking his shirt off no matter what. He's 60-something years old, still look good, doing all that stuff. But him being the villain might be something I can't wait to see. And that might be something that he might need to do to get into that top tier of acting. So I'm hoping that he actually does do this, and that is not just a rumor. Daniel RPK does have his ear to the ground. He does hear a lot of stuff. So when he says it's not going to happen, I pretty much think it's gospel, but I hope that he's wrong.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's funny too because again, this is all that scooper stuff, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. To be honest with you, but I personally agree with you. I think Tom Cruise as a villain would be really good to see, right? Because you don't really get to see a lot of these big name actors. They don't really like to play the villain too much, and I think sometimes the villain role is where it's at, right? Just remember, and I know this is going way back, but the original Terminator, they kind of wanted Arnold Schwarzenegger to play the good guy role. And then when they sat down with James Cameron, he was telling James Cameron how someone should act if they're being the Terminator. And that's when James Cameron was like, you know what? You should be
You
the
have to be
Terminator.
him.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't really too keen on it at first because he was like, he only has like 3 lines in the movie. But James
Yep.
Cameron was like, don't worry. if you do this, we'll make sure that he's iconic, and that's exactly what they did, right? So
Is there
I would
anyone
love
more
to.
iconic than him in Terminator? I mean, that is
Facts.
literally it's up there. Terminator's up there with like Darth Vader. Like when you
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
iconic characters, so yeah, then that works. Make
yeah,
him
one hundred
governor of
percent.
freaking California by being Terminator.
100%. And that's exactly why I'm like, I want to see more guys do villainous roles. You know what I mean? Like even Michael B. Jordan, I would love to. Well, he played Killmonger, so he was villain. But I want to see like
I
a
want to see
stone
range.
cold. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
exactly. Yeah, 100%. So I think Tom Cruise should definitely take this role, man. If he gets offered it, I definitely would love to see him be that guy. So it would definitely be interesting to see. We're gonna see what your comments are, guys. If you guys think you would think Tom Cruise should be a villain, let's find out. We have I gotta go back here. The guy who played Xander. TJ,
Xander.
what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah. Chuck Norris politics were less desirable, but he did make some classic 90s films. To be honest with you, I
exactly.
don't even know about anything about Chuck Norris and his political stuff, and I don't really care, to be honest with you, right? If he demanded 30 million, give it to him. 30 million what? To play it in the role? I don't know about that one. That's
For
that's
Tom
kind of
Cruise,
a yeah.
Tom Cruise is worth every dollar that you ever give him because he's going to make that movie. Tom Cruise's movies don't lose money.
Well, The Mummy.
I don't even know if it lost money. I just know it's a terrible ass movie. It's a terrible movie.
Let's say this Project Hail Mary was a great film. I really liked it. Okay, I think Brian seen
Mhm.
it. Brian,
Mhm.
and I know Collector asked me earlier if I was going to go see it, which I probably will. But Brian, what are your thoughts on that, real quick?
So, because I'm a fan of the book, I was underwhelmed to some scenes. But I will tell you that. So Tank went to go saw it last night, and he thought it was one of the greatest movies he's ever seen. To me, I just wanted more detail, but it was already long, so it's kind of hard. And it wasn't long to me. Like I enjoyed every moment of it, but I wanted more detail. I think when if someone's in a coma, they
Mm-hmm.
I want Kill Bill. I want you gotta move your toe. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you have to learn
Mm-hmm.
how to go through that process of things. And when it you just are able to get up and do stuff, it kind of takes me out of it a little bit.
Yeah, I heard that as soon as he gets up out of the coma, he's able to walk and talk and everything like that. And I was like, that's not, I'm not sure that's how that works. But yeah, said Michael B. Jordan is always hot. That's not the kind of hot I was talking about, just to let you know. I meant hot in Hollywood, right? I would love Tom Cruise to be a villain. Yeah, me too. I think Tom Cruise is at the stage of his career where he's done everything, the good guy, blockbusters, and all kinds of stuff like that, where I think him and Michael B. Jordan going at it would be fire. Not to mention, you could probably not kill him and have him as one of those reoccurring villains like they do with the James Bond stuff, you know what I mean? So that would be interesting. The name of the next Tom Cruise film sounds really racist. Yeah, yeah, fact, 100%. Safe to say Tom Cruise will be running. Absolutely.
100%. The little legs and things.
Should Tom Cruise be the Terminator?
I mean, who
No,
would be
but I think he
afraid
should be.
of
Yeah, go ahead. Go
who
ahead.
would be afraid of Tom Cruise as the Terminator? A guy five foot
Facts.
five coming after you, 5'4" coming after you. I'm not gonna be afraid of him. Punch him in the face
Mhm.
and move on. Like it's like whatever, get out my face. You
He
know,
could play Reese though, if you wanted to remake it. I think he could play Reese.
at
He's a little
60.
old, but yeah, he's a little old. I was gonna say he's a little old, but he wouldn't not as a Terminator, definitely not. I love Collateral. That was such a good movie. Yeah, it was really good. Said yes, the T-1000 that runs after the police car. Yeah, because that's what I was gonna say too. Because Robert Patrick, but he was convincing though. Like
He
there was
was.
You
He
know
had
what I mean?
his
Like,
look on the face. He looks like
yeah,
at the time looked like he was a machine. It just
yeah,
worked
yeah,
out
yeah,
so
yeah,
perfectly
yeah.
with him.
Yeah. Because you look at Robert Patrick's like, nah, there's no way him and Arnold Schwarzenegger are ever gonna go at it. But the way he played the T-1000, he did a really good job. Anzo and Brian, did you hear that there might be a new Mission Impossible movie and Chloe Zhao is set to direct? Didn't
Bro, I
hear that, but it
Chloe
wouldn't
Zhao,
surprise me.
I don't know, man. I know I just I don't trust Chloe Zhao after what I saw for Eternals, man. I'm just saying. It's the same
Facts.
person, right? I'm
Facts.
pretty sure it's the
What's
same
good,
person.
Fernando? What you saying? Said very excited about the report. Ryan Gosling might play
Ghost
Ghost
Rider.
Rider.
Yep, going for it, and
I
it
guess
could
it
work.
could work. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
guess
was
it could work.
hoping that we are gonna get a different type of Ghost Rider. Um, I didn't want the same. I mean, this is an opportunity to be a different character, or a different. There's not a lot of Hispanic superheroes,
Mm-hmm.
and
Robbie
I thought this,
Reyes.
yeah, and giving Robbie Reyes will be the one, exactly what I wanted. So,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, again, you know, the certain group will lose their minds if they give us Robbie Reyes before they give us the real Ghost Rider, right?
Well,
Because they're
they did
gonna
it for
lose
Miss
their.
Marvel.
Yeah, I know. No, I wanted Norman Reedus as Ghost Rider. He would have been a good choice. He would have been a good choice. Cruz should be the villain in G.I. Joe. Ooh, that's
I'm, as
interesting.
long as he's the villain, I'm okay with that. Whatever, I
Yeah, me.
want to see him as a villain. That's it.
Yeah, me too. Said, I'm sorry, but Project Hail Mary was good. You wanted his journey in walking would take so much time. I heard if you wanted to give the film its flowers, it would have been an 8 or 9 hour film. Brian?
No, it would have been. You could have done it in 3 hours, but there's little things that you can do. You couldn't do a shot for shot for the book.
You
There's
could have had a
impossible.
montage, though,
You
of
could
him.
you could have
Yeah.
showed like him. Oh, I can't do this. I can't move. You can explain some things. There's a lot of things that they didn't even talk about with the little robots that being sent back to Earth. They didn't really talk about that. There's things that they could have done to do a few things. They cut out some other things. But no, once again, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I'm just a
Hmm.
fan. It's just
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
don't think like I don't like the movie. 4 out of 5 stars is a damn good movie. I wanted to be 5 out of 5 stars for me. That's all.
Absolutely. So can't believe that Clint Eastwood is 95 years old and still kicking. Good for
Everything.
him, though. The pace of the film was good. I wouldn't watch 4 hour film about a man stuck in space. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's Andy Weir is the same guy who wrote The Martian. The Martian book is better than the movie, but it was a good it's a good scene, a good portrayal of the movie, of the book. It was good to see those things. They didn't have anything that was glaring missing. This had some glaring missing pieces, but once again, 4 out of 5 stars is very very good.
Yeah,
So, you know,
100%.
I don't want. I just don't think it's like the greatest thing since sliced toast. I just think that it was really good.
Which
I
makes
want it to be
sense.
perfect.
I mean,
That's
it's
all.
okay to criticize a movie, right, and still think it's good. You know what I mean? But we already know about your taste in Nick Jones, right? Damn, Brian is too picky when it comes to movies. No, I'm the picky one.
Yeah.
These guys, these clowns like everything. You heard what he said about Tank? Tank said it's the greatest movie he's ever seen. No, it's not. I know it's good, but please don't tell me it's the greatest movie you ever seen. All right, like go watch their channel. Like 90% of the shit they like. There's that one, two, or two times where Brian's like, "Oh no, I didn't like that. I didn't like that." But more or less, these guys like everything, and I'm sitting there like, "Why? Why do I associate my guys with this kind of crap?" Right? I don't understand
It's
why I
because
do
you're
it.
wrong on all things. Guys, he hates the Spider-Man trailer. He hates the Doom trailer.
Wait.
He
Hold on,
hates
hold
it
on, hold on,
all.
hold
He
on.
hates it all. He hates
Wait, hold
y'all
on.
know how he feels about Dark
I,
Knight. You know he don't like nothing. He don't like nothing. That's the
I
problem.
didn't. I didn't hate the Spider-Man trailer. I thought it was just meh. Right? The mall trailer was just meh. You know what I mean? Like people sucking it up. Like, oh my god, this is great. And I was like, it's okay, So he said, I know I still prefer him, but or anybody over Ryan Gosling. Collector, yeah, I know. I heard you, Collector, saying you loved Project Hail Mary too. 100%. I
I'm gonna go
know.
see it again. I'm gonna go see it again. My family wants to go see it, so I saw it by myself the first time, and I'm gonna go see it again.
Anyone seeing Ready or Not 2? Yeah, I'll probably
I am.
check it out.
Radio Not One was awesome, so I want to have fun again.
Radio Not one was good too. I liked it. I gave it 5 stars on Letterbox. Project Hail Mary. Of course you did, Collector. I thought the Martian film was ass cheeks. What?
Dude, you are way out line.
What? You see,
The
this is
Martian
what I'm
might be
talking
one of the
about.
greatest movies.
This is what I'm talking about. You get one good thing from Anik, and then the next thing after that is some garbage. Like, what? No, even I like The Martian, okay? And that's saying something. Because there ain't nothing to that movie, but I like The Martian. Martian was really good. 6 years you've been doing YouTube, and you're pointing, and you're still pointing around. Listen, listen, Mom, we ain't doing this, all right? We ain't doing this. Yeah, I got it right the second time, but the first time I made a mistake. Okay, this is the way I'm pointing to right here. Okay, this is how I'm doing it. Yes,
This is what I
yes.
always do. I look at my background, say where my jersey is, and that's the way I point.
Me too. Me too. I don't have a jersey, but I look at the curtains and I'm like, hey,
Lines,
yeah, that's the way I
this is
got it.
where I'm
Yeah,
going. Exactly.
yeah. Ready or Not 2, Here I Come was very good, better than the first one. Oh yeah, you said you've seen it, right? Yeah, yeah. Might be interesting to go watch. Hey Monique, how you doing? Thank you
Hey,
for
Monique, good
coming
morning.
in. Coming from Anzo, who thinks Thor: The Dark World was a great film, I'll take my chances on your criticisms on my taste in films. Hold on, hold on. You see, now you can start this argument, Anik Jones. I don't think that Thor is a great film, but I think
No,
it's good, and it
guys. So,
gets
so wait,
more
wait. So
hate than you
answer.
guys give it.
Answer's right here.
Yes.
Do you hate? Is Dark World better than World better than Ragnarok?
100% yes.
Fuck yes.
Absolutely.
Nick, right, you're right. Obviously, you're right. His tastes are terrible. I don't know what it is. He has no good taste, no good things at all. I don't know what's wrong with him, but it is what it
I
is.
know you set me up with that question, but 100% is better than Ragnarok. 100% is better than Ragnarok. There is no doubt
So when you
about
go on a
it.
review channel, you want to know about a movie before seeing it, never go to him.
I was about to say something really bad to Brian right now, but I'll say it backstage. I'll keep the cursing to a minimum. But yeah, I'm going to see Project Hail Mary tonight at 7:15.
You're gonna
Yeah, I
love it.
heard
You're
right.
gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time.
I think it's going to be a movie that's definitely going to be entertaining to watch. Heard Ryan Gosling might play Ghost Rider. Yeah, we talked about that. I will see Ready or Not 2 when it comes to the library. Yeah, yeah.
It's fine. I mean,
Spider-Man Brand New Day is making $2 billion. We definitely watch that. Mama Bear laughing at me, of course. I'm seeing Ready or Not 2 when it comes to the library. Saw that already. Best trilogy in the MCU.
uh,
The Captain America movies, I guess.
I hate the first Captain America.
Yeah, me too. Me
That's a
too.
terrible
But other
movie.
than that,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah, I'll give it
It's
Guardians
Guardians
of
of
the
the
Galaxy too. I'll give it Guardians of the Galaxy. Exactly. This man is crazy. Look who's talking, bro. Look who's talking, all right? Doom 3 is going to keep Doomsday from making the money it's supposed to make. Well, we're definitely
I
going to
don't think
talk about
so.
that today. I would love to hear what you guys think about that. I think Doom is going to suffer because of Doomsday.
I think Dune is going to make $700 million. I think Doomsday is going to make 1.7 billion. One point
Yeah, I
seven
can see
billion
that.
dollars. Yeah, it's not going to make the 2 billion, but it's going to make 1.7 billion. So like, it's going to be
Absolutely.
a $1 billion more than Doom.
So let me say this because the emancipating poet just said Ragnarok is actually worse than Dark World. It has no rewatchability. Let me give you a round
Uh,
of applause, my
Once again,
brother.
well, we're going to go ahead and say you guys should have your opinions together. That's what we're going to go say. So yeah, when you see his opinions, and then we know anytime you agree with Nzo, you two agree. That means you're probably wrong. Probably
You
wrong. You
still
still
get a
say
round of applause, my
we are
brother,
wrong.
because we are the only two people in this panel that have some sensibility, all right? The rest of these clowns have no idea what they're talking about. So thank you, my brother. Me and you, boy. Right there.
You guys are awful.
I like the first Thor movie, second Thor movie. I like the third one and cannot stand the fourth one.
Yeah,
Um,
no one should like the fourth one. That's just
Absolutely. Captain America has the best trilogy. I'm gonna go with Guardians of the Galaxy. I think because I don't like the first Captain America movie, so I agree with that. Yeah, yeah, and I don't like the first Thor movie either. To be honest with you, I really don't. So get to the rest of these comics so that we can move on to the next topic. Where did I leave off? Right here. Lord of the Rings is the best trilogy.
overall
Yeah,
best trilogy. I would say
one of
Star
them.
Wars the best
Oh yeah,
trilogy.
Star Wars, 100%. Yeah, yeah, original Star
Original
Wars,
Star
best
Wars is the
trilogy.
best
Yeah, yeah.
trilogy.
I love the first Captain America.
Oh,
Had some issues for me.
yeah.
I didn't like it. Brand New Day is snatching 2026 from Doomsday. Really?
I already thought Brand New Day was going to make a lot of money. So like
Hmm.
I from the beginning I've said it's going to make $2 billion. So if Brand New Day makes $2 billion, it's in July. It's the end of July by itself. It's going to make so much money. Doomsday is
Absolutely.
going to make a lot of money too. Don't get me wrong. So
Absolutely.
Marvel's going to look back at it and say, yeah, Sony and Marvel, what they did, they look back at these movies and they're going to have two movies over $1.7 billion. And that's going to be good.
Absolutely. Delete one, Madam Web or Agents of Shield. Madam Web.
Yeah, Madam
There's
Web is
no doubt about it.
even if I don't like Agents of Shield that much, Madam Web is not even worth being a movie.
Facts, 100%. Dune 3 looks corny. I've seen the last two films and thought part one was boring and part two was okay, but film's too damn boring and too much doubt. Bro,
A lot of
now,
dialogue. So now I know you
again,
guys now start questioning yourself.
I
Now
can't
question yourself.
I can't agree with you, but I have to because you're 100% correct on this situation, right? When it comes to the Dune movies, at least we're on point on that one. But your opinions flip flop so much. Like
No, you should
it's hard.
realize that if you agree, then maybe you're wrong. Maybe you're wrong. How are you even mad at him?
Worst MCU villain,
The villain in the what's it?
Marvels.
The Marvels. Oh my gosh, she Loki's wife. I mean, Tom
Oh,
Hiddleston's wife.
that too.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I
Marvel.
wanted her to be good. They did a bad job writing her. It was terrible.
Ragnarok is the best Thor film that was ever made. Oh my God. You see, right after you say something good, you say some bull crap about that.
I think
Uh,
Ragnarok is good. That's what I'll say. I think Ragnarok is good.
oh, that's
I'll
TJ.
leave it at that.
TJ's Canadian? My boy. That's why we on the same page, brother. I see you. Only reason to watch Ragnarok is because of the end credit when Loki takes the cube. Facts. 100%.
No, Ragnarok
Lord
is a
of
good
the
movie. Ragnarok's a good movie.
Lord of the Rings is donkey doo doo. I don't know how people watch that film of someone walking for hours and yapping. I gotta ban this guy. I got ban Nick Jones. I really gotta
I
ban
don't
you,
know,
bro.
man. Lord of the Rings is I can understand why some people don't like it, but to say that it's not one of the greatest films. The Two Towers,
Man.
I think Two Towers is even better than Return of the King, and that's how much
Ooh.
I like Two Towers even more than Return. And people that hate
That's
Two Towers. I thought
no,
it
Two
was
Towers is great.
phenomenal.
Two
You
Towers is
know,
great. 100%. I have the extended version box set of all three movies, right? That's like 10 hours of movie. And I watched them all. What am I talking about here? I say Doom Part 3 is going to make 900 million because it will have the IMAX, and I say Doomsday will make 1 billion, but I
no,
think Doom Part 3 will get closer to 1 billion. Absolutely not.
no. So the part about the Doom Part 3 was all Doom Part 2, which is a really good movie. Made 743 million dollars with IMAX. So it doesn't matter if you had
Yeah.
IMAX. They
Yeah.
had IMAX stuff last time. So
Yeah.
the fact they only made that much money then and then having competition tells me even if it's a better movie, it's right around that $750 million. Saying that's right around where it's gonna be. Avengers movie. What's the worst Avengers movie? Which one is it?
Probably the first one, I think. No, no.
Uh,
Age of
Age of
Ultron.
Ultron. Age of
Yeah.
Ultron made 1.3 billion. It was terrible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Absolutely.
telling you that Doomsday is going to make 1.7 billion dollars. I'm just telling you guys. And when we come back,
Yeah.
and you're going to see not only is not close, is that Dune is not close, that it makes $1 billion more than Dune. And Dune is going to be a good
Yeah.
movie. I think. I think I look at the trailer. I think it's going to be good, but it's nothing compared to what Doomsday is going to make. Marvel has fans that's going to be worldwide. Well, how many people are going to want to watch this stuff?
Unfortunately, I don't got no phantom zones for Bryon for that bull crap about Dune 3 is gonna be good. So
It's not
yeah.
gonna be good. The trailer's fine.
Underrated and overrated MCU movies. Underrated, Thor, Thor: The Dark World.
You know what's
Overrated,
funny?
Ragnarok.
It's funny. I don't hate Thor: Dark World, but it makes me to say this better than Ragnarok is not. I think Taika was fun as Ragnarok. I think it was the right timing for him. The problem is you never let Taika go full Taika. You have to keep him
Facts.
in a box. As soon as if you keep Taika in a box, you can do good things. As soon as you let him out of the box, you get that Love and Thunder bullshit. So like that's that's the problem. And I think as long as you can balance him out a little bit, it works.
I'd rather watch old age Dune film from the 80s. Me too. 100%. Listen, because these guys are always talking
That's a
about
good movie
Dune.
too.
Yeah, it is good. I'd watch that 100%. I like the first Dune. The 80s Dune is fire. But I sat down, I said, let me watch Dune 2. All right? And Dune 2 ended up watching me because my eyes passed out within 10 minutes of that movie. That movie is like Andor to me. You pop that on, I am sleeping like a baby. 100%. Yes, please ban him. I can't see people talking crap about Lord of the Rings. What up, Delta Dance? How you doing?
What up, Dr.
Dune
Dan? How
ain't
you
going to
doing, man?
pass 760 million. Doomsday will eat it up at the box office. I agree.
That's basically what I'm saying. Like it's it's where it is. You know, it's probably gonna make $1 billion more. And don't get me wrong, Dune 3, I'm telling you, you guys are saying it's gonna be bad. I'm saying good, but still not making that much money.
Yeah, he's
It's
crazy.
just where it is. You
He is
can't compare. I don't compare all movies to the same. Like it's like me saying Sinners wasn't good because it made under $400 million.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
all
yeah,
movies
yeah,
are going to make
yeah.
the same amount of money,
Yeah,
and not all are
100%.
going to have the same following. So
Yeah, 100%.
it is what it
I'm
is.
just saying, regardless of the money it makes, it's gonna be a bore fest. It's gonna be Z's, right? Like if I want to go pay money to see that movie, I'm wasting my money because guarantee it could be noontime, right? Noontime where I am fresh. I am like, yeah, you know what I mean? Got all that energy. And the minute I sit down and watch that movie, I'm passing out. There's no doubt about it. But from what I heard, a lot of people haven't been talking about Avengers Doomsdays. Yeah, there's people who are excited for it, but I will say it's very low on my list on most anticipated. No, I disagree.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think a
There's
lot of
channels
people
that are only talk about
talking
Marvel
about
movies.
it. Yeah, yeah,
Every
yeah,
week they put 4 videos out only
yeah,
talk about Doomsday.
yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
how big this
100%.
thing is.
Repeating the same crap they said in the previous video because there's not really much more to say, but they still putting
And
it
they're
out
still
there,
getting a
right?
million views.
Underrated MCU film for me, The Eternals.
See, TJ doesn't. You and TJ. That's what you guys. All right.
Overrated film, Endgame. I gotta rethink agreeing with you, bro.
I told you guys. Hey, just saying.
Disney Plus series, Loki or Daredevil or WandaVision. Um, if
Loki.
you're talking about the original Daredevil stuff, then the original Daredevil stuff, right? But if
I
you're
still take
talking
Loki.
about, you still take Loki?
I still take
Okay.
Loki even over the second season of Daredevil, which is really good. I still take Loki. Thor, Love, and Curry Goat, dude. That
Fact.
damn movie.
Oh my god, those goats were so freaking annoying. And I didn't even find it funny the first time, but the fact that they just kept doing that through the whole movie, I wanted to shoot myself. Trust me. I
Shoot,
tried
I ain't
watching.
shooting me. I'm shooting the goat.
Fact. I tried watching 80s Dune and I fell asleep on that one. But you like the new ones.
I can understand
Really?
it. So if I'm gonna be completely honest, Dune 1 wasn't that good to me. I thought that but it was a lot of setup. It was a lot of setup and lore, and you had to get through it. You had to get through that. Dune 2 was good because of what what they're trying to say. The idea of what's going on in Dune 2 is good. I think Dune 3 is gonna be good because Dune Messiah is problematic, and it's talking about who's the not the idea of the Christ and the anti him, and then these saviors all over the place. It is a very cool theme, and I think that could be really good. But to say it's going to be action packed, bruh, it's not.
No.
What's Star Wars? It's Dune with action. Why do you say that? It's because Dune doesn't have a lot of action. So
A lot of
that's just
boring
what
ass
it is.
talking. But he said those people are obsessed with Doomsday, and you know what's funny? We got a Dune trailer before Doomsday that proves that Dune is going to be better. No, it does not. That just proves that Dune needs to get out there before Endgame or Doomsday, because the minute we start getting trailers for Doomsday, it's done.
What
It's
if it?
done.
I can see. So Spider-Man: Brand New Day breaks records, right? I can see Doomsday break records too, because more people are going to be
Yes.
talking about it. Even if they're trying to tear it apart, they're going to be talking
Yes.
about it, watching it, saying this is either the greatest thing of all time or not. Whatever, they're going to be talking about
100%.
specifically that.
100%. You are correct. But guys, thank you for the comments. Let us know what you think about the Tom Cruise and anything else we talked about. We're going to move on to the next topic. So let's do it. Crap. All right, going to put Bryon over here. Going to switch it up and
Because we're
booyah.
talking about it right now. We're just talking about how Spider-Man broke the record, sets the record for the biggest movie trailer launch in history, and demolished it, guys. Spider-Man: Brand New Day has shattered the record set by Deadpool and Wolverine for the most trailer views during its first 24 hours online, cementing the web spender's popularity, because he is the most popular MCU character, period. Spider-Man: Brand New Day just set a brand new record, and the numbers will blow your mind. As first reported a little earlier today, the movie has webbed up the biggest trailer launch of all time in 24 hours, with a staggering 718.6 million
Damn.
views.
Damn.
718.6
In
million
24
views.
hours?
24 hours. People are seeing it,
Damn.
losing their damn minds. Sony Pictures shared the figures, citing market research firm Wave Metrics. In a mere 8 hours, Spider-Man: Brand New Day topped the previous record held by Deadpool and Wolverine in 2024 with 365 million views during the first 24 hours online. It did it in 8 hours, in a third of the time. Okay. 100 million of those people tuned into the Super Bowl, making the latest Spider-Man movie record even more impressive. Spider-Man: Brand New Day also topped Spider-Man: No Way Home's views of 355.5 million views during the first 24 hours online, and went on to become Sony's highest grossing movie ever with $1.9 billion at the world box office. Why do you think we're saying that Brand New Day is going to make $2 billion? For comparison, the Wall Crawler has even blown Avengers Doomsday out of the water. The movie's 4 teaser trailers topped a combined 1 billion views, but that was cumulative over time, not just 24 hours. It really feels like we aren't making a 4th movie. We're making a first movie in the chapter, Holland said earlier this year. This is a rebirth. This is something completely new. The new suit is really designed to completely a different way from the previous iteration. It's a lot more flexible, so we're kind of leaning into different sides of the character I haven't been able to before, actor said. While we're supposed to be while we're sure those of you reading have already contributed to the Spider-Man: Brand New Day trailer at 718 million views, you can watch it again right now. So let's check this out.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I like the suit though.
I knew it.
He's mad because MJ look cute now. He's like, man.
You know? I like that too. That they show the inside of the mask in his eye. I like
My
that.
name is Peter Parker.
See, from his point of view,
You don't remember me, but
you see
we
the
used to
web
know
shows
each
at
other.
the beginning.
Something bad was going to happen.
There's a question I'm
and the
gonna
only way to
ask you
stop
about
it
that too.
was to make everyone forget about me.
I was gonna ask you last time. Yeah.
Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
The hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Quit your whimpering. Suit yourself.
Go home!
You think you're
Sometimes
something? You're
Spider-Man
not
has to do
nothing
the
compared
hard
to me.
thing, even if it
Facts.
breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me?
Now look at him. Now has organic web.
I was gonna ask you about that. What do you?
I need your help.
We'll talk about the trailer.
If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between
Keith
cycles,
David's voice.
it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind
That's
of
iconic scenes. All those iconic scenes. And I mean, look. I mean, come on, bro. Look at that shit. Yep, you got it.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ,
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
friendly neighbor.
You know what? As I watched it again, it's a little bit better.
That is phenomenal. You see all the villains that are there, all the ones that are in this movie. This is going to be so effing epic, dude. They didn't even, Mr. Negative. You didn't even get to see him yet. You didn't see Sadie Sink's character, who you all see. It's probably Jean Grey. You didn't see so many things in this already. This is going to start off as the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and it's going to start spiraling a little out of control towards the end. But the Hulk is going to be Savage Hulk. We're going to get some epic fucking scenes in this damn movie. The more you break down all, you're going to. It's so many people that I saw in this damn trailer. That is crazy. You know, and you saw there's scenes where you can see people getting CG'd out. That there's things that they're trying to make sure that we don't see. So
this Spider-Man movie has a new director on it, and the way they were talking about it is how they actually filmed the fight scenes in a way that are going to look a lot different and better than what we've seen in the past. And you could see some of that in the trailer, which I'm down for. I like that. You know what I mean? If we get to see Spider-Man being more agile and doing kind of certain stuff we haven't really seen him do before, I'm definitely down for all of that. I think again the trailer looks okay, and my biggest concern my biggest concern is how they handle the Hulk in this movie. If they handle Hulk in this movie,
he's gonna kick everybody's ass.
If they do that, I'm fine with it. If Hulk goes off and we get a really good Hulk, then I'm gonna be like, okay, this movie is going to be great. I just need a good Hulk, you know what I mean? But so far, I like the Punisher and Spider-Man's back and forth in that. So now, my question to you is, because when Raimi did it, everybody went bat crazy over the organic webs. What are your thoughts on the organic
That's
webs?
going to be a big thing too. And I think that you talk about the life cycle. You know, Keith David talking about the life cycle of a spider, and then he has 3 life cycles. Well, what's that telling you? We're going to get 3 trilogies. I'm telling you, this is the second one. This felt very much like Spider-Man 2, very much like what we got from Raimi's, the best Spider-Man live action movie we've ever gotten. This felt like it. You're going to get Scorpion, you're gonna get Tarantula, you're gonna get Tombstone, you're gonna get Boomerang, you're gonna get the Hand, you're gonna get all those things. I know they said the Daredevil's not gonna be in it. I don't believe it. I still think somehow he's gonna be in the end credit scene. He's just trying to use words saying a way that he's gonna be there. This is going to be phenomenal. I think that when we talk about best trilogies, we're wrong. Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is the best trilogy.
Are we talking Spider-Man MCU or Spider-Man strictly Sony?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Thanks for clarifying that for me, Brian. All right. That was really good. Appreciate it. I'll say this, though. I think a lot of people, Spider-Man 3, hate that movie, but watching it again, it's really not as bad. No, it's not. It's really not as bad as people say it is. And it's because people always talk about the dancing scene, right? Where he comes out, does a little dance. Yeah, corny, I get that, 100%. But the story-wise, as a movie, I was like, I don't know why I actually hated this movie. This isn't bad. I can see the Venom. The Venom is what ruins it. Right?
Yeah,
The Venom is what ruins it. Yeah.
But this iteration of Spider-Man, this whole thing we got Tom Holland. Tom Holland, as far as MCU, this is probably the best MCU trilogy we've gotten. Spider-Man.
Do you think they're working up to the Sinister Six? Because we know Sony's been dying to get a Spider-Man Sinister Six movie going. I think we're working on that. I think they're working up to that.
I think they're going to work towards it, but then it's going to have to take a turn because we're going to get Doomsday. He's going to be not in Doomsday, but in Secret Wars, and they're going to pull him out of his world. So that's going to be allow them to kind of reboot. And I think that you're going to end up having X-Men in this movie and have X-Men with Spider-Man.
Jean Grey. Yeah. Jean Grey. I believe that's Jean Grey because you see the scene where their minds are switching up. That's her going into people's body. And I don't know much about Mr. Negative, but I know that's what Jean Grey does, right? So it may not be Jean Grey. It may be her clone, right? What's the name of her clone?
Madam Pryor.
Madam Pryor, yeah, that's it. So it could be that too as well. I'm more thinking it's the clone because she's kind of on the bad side. You know what I mean? So,
but you should definitely be the clone, still be exactly
Jean
the same
Grey.
thing. Yes, still be Jean Grey no matter what. So it kind of works.
Yeah. Now another thing that I wanted to ask you your opinion on, because I remember in the comics, right, when Spider-Man went through his change, he actually turned into a spider. Can you see them doing that? And if not this movie, the next one, like for the second phase?
No, not this movie, but yes, the next one. I do think that's something they're going to go towards.
They're
going to go to things that are more known for Spider-Man, but they can kind of dive deeper because we know we get another whole trilogy. So that first one felt like young, and now he's going to feel like an adult. And how Spider-Man dealing with adulthood, and then they're going to decide which one they're going to go with. Which a love interest is going to go with, and then he's going to have to go with passing on the torch. I think Miles Morales will be in the MCU soon enough.
That's what I was just about to ask you. So we're getting to Doomsday and Secret Wars, right? And obviously a soft reboot. What if they do it where Sony says, all right, we're going to take Tom Holland, Peter Parker, we're going to do our thing over here, right? We'll still consult with you or whatever to kind of keep it connected, but you guys can now use Miles Morales in going forward with the MCU.
I think Tom Holland is not going to sign another deal. I think Tom Holland will back away, and then that they will still have to partner with Sony, but it will be Miles Morales. And the person who's going to be Miles Morales isn't around yet.
Yeah, I agree.
He's going to be older. You know what I mean? He's going to be he has to be younger. So anyone it looks like him now won't look like him in 7, 8 years that we're talking about this is going to happen. It's going to be like
I agree. I think what by the time we get to Miles Morales, you're going to have to get someone different to play him. Right.
Yeah, but this is a cool comic, guys. I love this trailer. Was just phenomenal. I don't care what this man thinks he's talking about. He's wrong. You are wrong.
Did you see
he was wrong?
Direction, Mama Bear. All right, he does it too.
Because I
he just
moved.
put it.
That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
it
He
was.
put in the wrong
What I do
direction
is,
too. I'm gonna call that one out. All right.
did you see how I just moved my fingers around and keep going? I'm semi-professional. I figure out how to do these things. But I want to see what you guys said in your comments. This is going to be fun because I think you guys have some really good ones. And I thought we started off with
Right.
Was it Delta Dan?
Here.
I think it was Delta Dan.
Yeah, Delta Dan. Yeah.
Yeah. Said Deadpool and Wolverine trailer broke the record with views in 24 hours with like 300 million. The new Spider-Man did over 700 million, which is crazy new record. And I don't know if anyone's going to ever top it. As much as I think Doomsday might do a big one because people are going to be so antsy over Doomsday. What if Doomsday doesn't do a trailer until Spider-Man comes out?
It makes sense.
And then if you do that, then you piggyback off the Spider-Man success, and all of a sudden in 24 hours we find out that it hits 800 million.
Because you don't want to kill Brand New Day's momentum, right? So it wouldn't make any sense for them to put out a trailer for Doomsday until Spider-Man hits the theaters. Yeah.
God. What makes Dune even more boring is the dark colors of the film. Dude, but the first one in the 80s was dark too, so what are you talking about? No.
But that was entertaining. This
That
other
is
two
hating.
movies,
That's
like,
all it is.
oh my God.
This is built by hate.
I'd be snoring watching that crap. No way.
Doomsday needs to put out an epic trailer like Dune Part 3. Doomsday, no matter what you're going to do, it's going to be an epic trailer.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know if that is going to mean it's going to be an epic movie. And I'm not going to tell you that Doomsday is going to be a better movie than Dune 3. I'm just telling you that it's going to make more money.
Agreed. It's going to be better than Dune 3.
It's a hot take. His running was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we ever look at our own running.
Facts.
But most of us that talk about running can't run anymore. So it's just how it is.
Facts.
To my own self be true.
Facts.
What's up, Eli? What's up? He said,
What's up, Eli?
Let's see what. I only watched trailer once. You watched it twice now. Spider-Man is getting organic webbing like Toby. 100%. That's what that was. And it's going to be the lifespan of a spider and how it's changing. So, yeah, that's going to be a fun thing to see.
And I don't have problems with him getting organic webbing. I don't have a problem with that. And it makes it like his progression, right? He started off with making his own webs. Now he has organic webs. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it.
I agree. I want to know how many were the view numbers from the Dune trailer. Nothing.
Probably like 5.
It's nothing going to be nothing compared to that.
Yeah, like 5 people watch that crap. Maybe 10.
Dune was fun. It was fire. Don't get me wrong. It looked epic, but Spider-Man is Spider-Man. You know, it's like you know someone scoring. Bam Adebayo scored 83 points, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Bam Adebayo." But Michael Jordan comes out. Michael Jordan's going to hold more screens because it's Michael Jordan. Why are we comparing Bam Adebayo to Michael Jordan? Why are we comparing Dune to the Doomsday? Like you haven't done anything yet. You haven't shown the 30 movies of this stuff. So I'm telling you, the Avengers movie is going to be great. It's going to be.
And I don't even rate.
It's going to make a lot of money.
And I don't even rate Bam's 83 because he shot 43 free throws, and they were fouling him at the end of the game to try and stop him from scoring anyway. So like, I don't. Him as Kobe's 80s are totally different, bro. I'm just saying.
All right. Plus, a successful Spider-Man movie is only going to help Doomsday.
100%. Yeah.
So Spider-Man takes place after Daredevil 2, Fisk not mayor, Vigilante Task Force no longer under N, now they're DOD. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, the only reason Spider-Man Brand New Day did well on views is because they gave certain regions 30 trailers so that they could connect the trailer together. If Doomsday did, it would be a billion. And
I didn't like that.
Going to do it. Doomsday's going to do that. They're going to break the record again. This is what I said before, right? I said Doomsday is going to break the record again. But Spider-Man is the most well-known MCU Marvel character. There's no one close. You know,
and I didn't like that what they did with the 5-second trailers. Like, hey, we're putting out all these 5-second trailers. Like, what are you doing, Marvel? Just give us a trailer. Like, that was dumb. I didn't like it.
Well, no, I mean they got a lot of news out there. They got a lot of people talking about it again. So they're creating, a story. So that's all they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So I mean, 30-second trailer. Yeah, no, it got you because those trailers were terrible. So, or we don't know nothing. Nothing about it was going to be anything. So,
yeah.
Keith David is rumored to be Doc Octopus or Dr. Connors.
Ooh, I'm down for that. I know he's not. I know he's not because we got a color issue on this one, right? So I know it's a problem for him, but for me, I'm good with it. Let's get Doc.
I want Keith David to be Goliath. That's all I want.
Oh, so
I want
gargoyles.
100%. That's all I want. Don't do any other stuff. Give me Goliath gargoyles. Live 100%. Action. Let's go. But
if they can't give us that, yes, give us him as Doc Ock. 100%. Good job.
Yeah, whatever. I realized that his suit is a combination of Toby's suit designs and Andrew's suit, the web shooters and colors.
Yeah,
no, you're 100% right. TJ, you're 100% right. The narration with Keith David playing Uatu. I don't know.
Who's Uatu?
It's like a being. I think he's talking about the storyteller. So
okay. Oh, yeah. The Watcher. The Watcher.
Yeah,
the Watcher. Yeah, the Watcher. Okay, yeah. I got you.
Storyteller. Yeah. So it's a Dune trailer time. Who said we're gonna watch the Dune trailer? Spider-Man is getting back on street level thugs, not aliens. For now, but it's hard doing that knowing Doomsday is right around the corner, right?
Yeah.
So there's things CG'd out again. Yes, they are. There are a lot of things. Scenes when you see him doing something, there's 2 other characters somewhere in there. But we don't see them. We know it's there though.
Facts.
Is Mr. Negative the secret villain? I think so. I think Mr. Negative is going to be there. I think that's why you're going to have Madeline Pryor, which I said Madeline Pryor a long time ago.
You did. You called that a long time ago, yeah. And I think the scene where you see a guy with the hood and back and his arms like that, I think that might be Mr. Negative.
Yeah. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Still okay. So where is Baron's kid Scar? They're just gonna pretend like that didn't ever happen. We're gonna pretend like it doesn't exist.
We really gotta pretend like that doesn't exist.
That was real. Awful. That was that haircut too. I was like, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely horrible.
Nick says, Sadie Sink is Jean Grey because if you've seen the poster, you'll see under the Spider-Man foot, he stepped on a piece of paper that Murdoch, that said Murdoch on the other foot. There's a name of the Phoenix Pokemon game. Pokemon.
That is actually a fan-made picture, but yeah, I see what you're talking about.
I still think it's Jean Grey though. I still
me
think
too.
You're right.
Yeah, me too.
Because he's transforming into a man spider, the organic webs make sense. Once again, that's why I say I don't think it's happening in this movie, but I think it's happening very, very soon.
Yeah, me too. See it. Maybe at the end of this movie, like with because you know how they've kind of ended with cliffhangers or something. Maybe like another leg pops out of his back, and it's like, what the hell? And then it ends.
Or
like
he goes
that.
into a cocoon.
Or ends in a cocoon. Yeah.
And that's why he's not in Doomsday.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Said the Spider-Man has one life cycle, anthropod. Those words are a clue to the plot, obviously. Yeah. Tremel Tillman is rumored to be the head of the Department of Damage Control. What's his role in the movie? Tremel is, I cannot remember what Tremel Tillman's character is, but he is Department of Damage Control.
Yeah.
What is his name? Oh my God.
Lost me.
Metzger? Yeah, it's Metzger. Okay. So it's William Metzger. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's the head of the DDOC. The DODC. The Department of Damage Control. Nope, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Dark Knight trilogy are the best trilogies ever made, and Harry Potter trilogy. Harry Potter's not even a trilogy. Harry Potter's
Yeah, it's hard to put it there because there's way more than 3 movies.
I mean, it's the best non-trilogy, just continuations of stories of a long time. But,
Facts.
will MJ and Nat get their memories back? MJ will know him. MJ will remember him.
Yeah. I don't think they'll. You know what? No, I think they will get their memories back. I think something will happen to where they get their memories back, right? So yeah.
Nick Jones referring to a fan-made poster? Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
No, still hating Topher as Venom. Everyone hates Topher as Venom. Will MJ get her memories back? Yes. All of them will. Vulture is in a different world with Morbius, so no Sinister Six.
Yeah, but they did talk about Spider-Man in that movie, so it's kind of connected.
Vulture was in the first movie, in the first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a connection to it, yeah.
So Ned is destined to be Hobgoblin. 100% he's Hobgoblin.
I want him to lose some weight, though, before he does become Hobgoblin. I'm not body shaming. I'm not body shaming. Don't get me wrong. I'm not body shaming. But I just want him to lose some kind of weight before he does, you know.
Hobgoblin is a hobgoblin. He's a little short little thing, whatever. He got some muscular arms, put some more arms on him. He's good to go.
Yeah.
What's up, Tamika?
What's up, Tamika? At the weight he is now, I have a hard time seeing him flying around being agile on the glider. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, 100%. Glider's going to be struggling to fly. I'm sorry. That was bad.
That's awful, guys. Oh, my God. It says Typhon Mary. Maybe. I don't know. I still think. You know what I think. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They did not show Tombstone in the trailer.
Yeah, they did not. Can't wait to see what Tombstone looks like.
I think that's what you do. You hide some things to the side. You don't have to show everything. Still
Absolutely.
A trailer, not the damn movie. You know?
Absolutely. Yep.
Oh, that was a fan-made poster. Yep. I hate AI so much because you don't know what's real nowadays.
Me too, bro. Me too.
My bad, I just pulled a Danny by mistake.
You actually did. Because Danny said,
is this real?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, all the time.
Do you think a person with their back turned, with their hood raised, with arms is Jean Grey? I think it's Mr. Negative.
I think it's Mr. Negative, too. Yeah.
I don't think Sadie is Jean Grey, considering the Fox X-Men are in Doomsday. But you can still, this could be your introduction. You could use this to introduction, and you know they're not. And Sadie Sink is supposed to be in Doomsday.
Yeah. And you got to remember too, right? They're kind of always say that maybe some universes are merged, right? You're kind of slowly getting mutant stuff into it. So I think Brian's right. I think he's right.
So Rogue is missing from the lineup, and Rogue is Mama Bear's favorite. That's why. Oh, yeah, it could be Mr. Negative. Yeah, that's what I think. I forgot about his kid. Yeah. I hope they don't show the villain. Just keep everyone guessing until they see the film, which I think would be nice. Sometimes you want to have some type of things that are just not known.
Agreed. Because I think it would have been better, like, reveal if we didn't know that Red Hulk was going to be in Brand New Day. Brave New World, sorry.
The bus. So there's a girl on the bus. I don't know if we saw it. That has hair that's with the gray or white streak with the orange. I miss the good old days when you could get into a movie theater not knowing anything about the film. Nowadays, you know the whole plot, all the secret surprises beforehand.
100%.
She says, partly, but I recognize that Rogue is missing from the Fox lineup because Rogue should be missing because I don't want her to die. I don't want Rogue to die. I don't want to have that. You can kill everybody else. What happened to Ned? He's magical. No, will he be the Hobgoblin? He will, but it doesn't have to be right now.
Yeah, we can wait. We can wait. Absolutely.
MJ will not get her memory back until a few movies down the road. I think she remembers Peter though.
And you know what? I think you might be right. I think they're gonna try and build up the love interest between them again, right? So now he has to make her fall in love with him again, and then maybe when they have like that first kiss, she's gonna
Oh, it
remember
comes back.
something.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
I like that. They said Ned lost so much weight for a Spider-Man film, but he's only lost his hair.
Facts. Facts. 100%. 100%. I remember I was watching the movie with Jason Momoa and Batista.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy looks familiar. And I was like, oh wait, that's Ned? And I was like, yeah, bro. Because the way he did the jumping, like he tried to do parkour in that movie when he's running away, I was like, no, bro. No.
I hate it so much. I agree Ned needs to lose weight for Hobgoblin or recast.
Mm-hmm.
The person in the jacket with arms raised in the part is Sadie. Seth Foles showed her in the same outfit.
Okay. If that's the case, I can understand that. And at least if that's the case too, then they're hiding Mr. Negative, they're hiding Tombstone, and I hope they keep doing that.
Which I'm okay with, yeah. Think about it, Sadie Sink is a Jean because she's going to be in Doomsday. She is a Typhoon. Marie, yeah. I don't think she's Typhoon either. Remember, we need a new generation of X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jean and Rogue are in this. Yeah, but this will happen after. So the MCU is going to forget that the New Mutants films? Yeah, no one wants to talk about the New Mutants.
Facts.
It's not going to
Trash.
happen. The girl on the bus is Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
It was hinted at the end of No Way Home that MJ has subconscious memories that she was wearing the necklace Peter gave her. Yep, and that's exactly that he can. Yeah. That's why he has hope.
Yeah. Man.
Therapy says, Bryon, what con did you guys go to last year? A couple years ago, I don't remember what fan expo and C2E2. We're going to both this year, and I want to go to New York Comic Con. And if Toronto wasn't during my birthday, I would be going to Toronto too.
Isn't Toronto one going on now?
I thought Toronto was going.
No, it's going on now because Chill did a short on it.
He did. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the short with the black comics and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's nice.
I saw it on X, actually. I think it was.
Yeah, I seen it on Insta. Yeah.
It's March 20th to 22nd. Yes, I thought it was May, but it's right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's all right. What about the scene on the roof with Spider-Man and MJ in the trailer? But they could just be starting to fall in love, not necessarily that she remembers them yet.
Yeah.
We all standardly go to C2E2. Yes, we definitely do. And I like to go to the one in Indianapolis, and I like Detroit sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So if that girl in the buck is Rogue, I'll be pissed. She ain't it. C2E2, yeah. So we have a few cons. Yeah, I'm gonna go to at least 4 this year. I know that. I might go to Vegas too. MegaCon Orlando is going on this weekend. MegaCon is phenomenal. I went last year. Oh my God, it's so good. We were going because we went for spring break with my kids, and then I had to go to MegaCon. It's bigger than C2E2.
I know. I usually don't go to the cons. I went one time. It comes here. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna see if I can find something to send to these clowns.
Yeah, I'm sending the stuff to all you too. So it works. Jean helps Ned and MJ get their memory back.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah,
that makes too much sense. That just works too well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
March is a big one. My sister got a signed poster for me when I was having my daughter. That's awesome.
Nice.
All right. So that was all your comments, guys. We're going to head to the next topic because we're talking about Doom and Doomsday.
Yes, and we're going to continue. And I'm going to take the next topic because I know the last one is close to Bryon's heart, and that's who's going to end up the show. So let's change topics and let's do this one. All right, guys. So, as you know, This year, on December 18th, we are going to have a battle of the ages. I don't really think it's going to be much of a battle, but Avengers Doomsday and Dune Part 3 won't move from December 18th as Doomsday Showdown beckons. All right. Now, we had a little bit of discussion about it early, but I'll just read the article real quick. It's been confirmed that neither Avengers Doomsday nor Dune Part 3 will back down from opening as planned on December 18th, meaning Doomsday is inevitable. In 2023, Barbie and Oppenheimer both dominated the box office despite opening on the same weekend. Barbenheimer was a one-of-a-kind phenomenon that many film fans hope will be recreated this December with the simultaneously release of Avengers Doomsday and Dune Part 3. In other words, December 18th is Doomsday. As we first reported on the SFFgazette.com, Variety has taken a closer look at the upcoming clash, confirming that neither film is expected to blink, which is surprising to box office watchers because there's so much overlap in the target audience. In contrast, Barbenheimer succeeded because those movies were polar opposites of each other and drew vastly different demographics. That's a good point. Into the trade, Avengers Doomsday will be the big winner as early trackings has been strong for a movie that's widely expected to be 2026 highest grossing movie. Marvel Studios has faced its fair share of box office struggles during the multiverse saga, but the Avengers franchise has long been a safe bet. Dune is no stranger to financial success either, with 2021's first chapter making $410 million despite being released simultaneously on HBO Max. In 2024, Dune Part 2 grossed a massive $714 million. Jumanji 3, which opens a week before the two movies, is expected to be a big loser regardless of who wins that opening weekend. There will be plenty of opportunity for moviegoers to see both Avengers Doomsday and Dune Part 3 over the holiday. That period has long benefited franchises like Avatar and Star Wars. Remember. All right, so Bryon, what are your thoughts?
Good. Look, Dune Part 3 is going to be good. I don't care what any of you guys say. It's not going to be anywhere near the amount of money that Doomsday is going to make. It's not even going to be close. We talk about Barbenheimer, right? So, you know, Oppenheimer made almost $1 billion. They just missed $1 billion. I think it was like 990 million or something like that, whatever. And Barbie made like 1.8 billion. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be like one makes almost 2 billion, and the other one makes 1 billion. Like, it's going to still work. It's just not going. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be comparable when you really look at the final number.
Agreed. I agree with you 100%. And it's funny that we say that, right? Because like they said in the article, Barbenheimer were two different demographic movies. So you could see them both succeeding. Doom and Doomsday are kind of the same audience. So one is going to take away from another one because movies are expensive. There are going to be people who can't see both movies. So it's either going to be one or the other. Now, I know they're saying Jumanji 3 is going to be a big loser, but I wouldn't sleep on a Jumanji movie either. I really wouldn't sleep on the power of Kevin Hart and Rock in a Jumanji movie, right? Because those movies have made money as well. So I wouldn't sleep on it, but I do think that it's Doomsday. I think it could be Doomsday and Jumanji and not Doomsday and Dune fighting it out. Right? That's what I'm saying. At least that's what I'm hoping for.
Oh my God.
At least that's what I'm hoping for. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Right? I hope nobody goes to watch this Dune crap and then we don't get no more of these movies because they're garbage.
That's so wrong. Like, look, literally, so Jumanji is going to be, so the first Jumanji made $962 million. Second one made 801. The third one is going to make 710. Like so, it's going to continuously drop. It's not. The Rock is not as popular as he was before. Kevin Hart is not as popular as he was before, and that's going to continue to drop. I think Dune is going. There's a fan base for Dune that people are going to want to go see this movie. So I don't want to, poo-poo this movie. And it's all these things. You have that. You have all the IMAX theaters you're going to have, and the fact that it's Christmas time where everyone's going to want to be out, seeing movies. So it's going to make money. It's just not going to make doomsday money.
And that's going to be another issue too, right? Both of these movies are coming out at Christmas time. Somebody is going to lose. There is no doubt about it. Somebody is going to lose. Will it make money? 100%. But will it be this back and forth between these two movies? No. You're going to see Doomsday is just going to keep creeping higher and higher and higher, because I think if you had to choose which movies you're going to see, and even if I like Dune, right? Even if I like Dune, you have
like
what?
I'm saying Doomsday first.
Yeah, right. But because you have 20 years of Marvel history where I think it's like, let's go see this movie because we've been invested in the MCU for so many years that Dune can wait. And I think that's where this is going to happen with Dune. I think people are going to wait to see Dune because Doomsday is going to be the epic movie of the year. You know what I mean? That's the movie everybody wants to go see. So that's my opinion on it.
No, I think, honestly, I think Doomsday is going to make more than Dune and Jumanji together.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. I'm still not sleeping on Jumanji. I think Jumanji is going to have a really good opening weekend. But again, it's opening weekend.
It's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
I think Jumanji comes out the 4th or something like that. So it has 2 weeks to make money before these other two movies come out. So it better make all his money before then.
100%. 100%. Now, if Jumanji is good, because again, I think the second one was kind of like, meh. The first one was like, oh, Jumanji. The second one wasn't that good. But if the third one is actually good, like critically acclaimed and everything, then I could see it giving Dune a run for its money. But it will never give it. There's going to be no movie that comes out this year other than Spider-Man that's going to give Dune Doomsday a run for its money. It's just not. Like, we're going to be saying...
We're talking about Master of the Universe. We're talking about Supergirl. We're talking about the Odyssey. We're talking about all those movies. And I think Doomsday outdoes all of them.
100%. And we're going to be wondering which movie is going to make more money. Is it going to be Spider-Man or is it going to be Doomsday? Those are the two movies this year. You know what I mean?
And you could say Spider-Man. I could see Spider-Man being Doomsday, but it's going to be close.
Yeah. I could see it too. Right, I really could see it too, but if they give us some epic stuff in Doomsday, right? Like they give us like some Avengers, Endgame level epicness. Ooh, that might blow it up to like 2.5-3 billion.
Yeah, no. If you talk about some of the best movies, I think Endgame is not as good as. What's the first one?
Infinity War. Facts. 100%.
So if it's Infinity War level of greatness, it can beat Spider-Man. But we'll have to see. We're gonna have to see, and the villain needs to win. And we already know Doomsday. Most likely, the villain's going to win. So I can't wait to see it. I think it's gonna be a fun time, but I do think that the box office is going to be split a little bit because the movie's going to be at the end of the year, so you won't see all the full numbers until we get into January.
Absolutely. And I agree with you. It has to be Infinity War good and Endgame epic level, right? If you can mash those two into this one movie, then it'll probably be the first 3 billion movie we've ever seen, right? Ooh, if you could do that. But that's a hard task.
That's a lofty goal.
Yeah, 100%. I think we will see a $3 billion movie before, we pass away. I think we will see a $3 billion movie. I just don't know if it'll be this one. Maybe Secret Wars. I don't know. We'll see. That'd be interesting, though.
Secret Wars is the one I'm gonna be like, that might actually make it.
Yeah, that's. I agree. I agree. We're gonna get into the comments, guys. I want to know what you guys have to say about this. Let's see what we have over here where we left off. MegaCon in Orlando is going to be this weekend. Yeah, Gene. Okay, so saw that one. March. I saw that one too. Thought Ned was. I thought the Ned character was Genki. Who the hell's Genki?
No, like Genki. Like,
Oh, as a Genki, as in okay, I got you. I was like, wait, who's Genki? But yeah, I might try to go to Chicago Fan Expo so I can meet up with you guys because it's in August, which could be doable.
that sounds
Yeah, I
awesome.
definitely.
We already got our tickets, but this dude don't want to go nowhere because this guy is like, I don't want to go on no damn plane.
Yeah, I'll go. I don't have to. Yeah, I can get to Chicago without flying, though. That's fine. I mean, I did think about doing the New York one with you guys, so I'm definitely gonna see if I can do that one.
If he does one of those, I'm telling you, you come to Chicago, I got a good hotel for you too. I got a really nice one right across the street from Wrigleyville. Oh yeah, it's phenomenal. Yeah,
I know she would love that. So yeah, we'll definitely think of something to do. The Punisher is protecting Jean Grey. Ooh,
I can see that.
It would make sense. Makes sense. If you come to Michigan, make sure to hit me up, Bryon.
Oh, I definitely collect it. I'll let you know if I go to Detroit. I'll let you know. The Motor City Comic Con is pretty cool.
Absolutely. I still got family in Michigan, so maybe I'd take a trip down there as well. If you go to New York Comic Con, let me know. I will be there on Saturday and Sunday. Okay.
That's where we want to go. We want to go Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Your kitty is so cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's cute. Let's go, Dune. Really? You see, you said last night that you were hoping that we would talk about Dune to piss me off, right? Well, you got your wish, all right? And I know you're putting that in there to trigger me, collector. Oh my God! I think Dune 3 will make $1 billion.
I mean, what do you see that made you think that? That's the only thing when I look at it. One is so the $410 million. I understand why, because it was doing all this other problem stuff. The second one was epic and was in IMAX and all that stuff. Still only made $715 million. So what about it that makes you think it's going to make $1 billion? I think billions can be hard to make now.
Facts, 100%. Said Anzo's underestimating the Dune fan base. They are going to gather in droves. You guys are weak.
They might.
Weak ass fan base. I don't even want to hear that crap. Screw Dune and that weak
Well,
Dune,
you don't get Star Wars, so that's why you put some respect on Dune's name.
Wait, Dune is going to be way better than Doomsday. Are you smoking, collector? You gotta be smoking. Like, wow, whatever you got, I want some of that. All right, I definitely want some of that because mine ain't. Listen, I say some weird thing. I won't say weird because
it was weird.
No. I'm not gonna say weird.
No.
I will say
real strange, real crazy.
I'll say controversial. I say controversial stuff on here, and ain't nothing I smoke got me saying something that controversial. I'm just saying. I think Dune will have a better story, but Doomsday will have some really cool things going for it.
Yeah, and it's going to make money. That's the thing. It's just it has a history of money, and the way you make money is to showing people that this is what you need to go see, and it's going to have international appeal. Now, Jason Momoa is going to bring some money into Dune, but the first one didn't make money, and Jason Momoa was in it. So I'm just telling you that I don't see it. The Momoa effect doesn't work all the time that way. I think Supergirl, I still am at about $650 million. Maybe, and I'm saying Doomsday is going to be, Dune is going to be somewhere about $750 million.
I'm hoping like 3. Collector had that good snow this morning for sure. Facts. Facts. That's what I'm talking about. I need some of that.
Collector is awesome.
See, Mama Bear said I'm excited for Jumanji 3. Exactly, Mama Bear, because you got good taste in movies, right? I don't know why we're stuck in this chat. This is not the chat we should be in. You should be over on the Biggaford Entertainment channel because you know what I mean? That's the reality chat. This is like some
Reality?
propaganda.
Everything's
Yeah,
caca.
this is some propaganda
Everything's
spoiler kings chat. I don't get it. I know I'm going to be doing a double feature that day.
I can
Yeah,
see it.
well, I'm
I can see
not.
myself doing Blue. I can see 2 movies.
Unless the double feature is seeing Doomsday twice, because there is no way I'm paying to see Dune. Absolutely not. Couldn't even give me a free ticket for that movie. I think we're getting Jumanji Day instead of Doomsday. Exactly. I agree with you 100%.
Okay.
I don't respect these Jumanji movies. The only Jumanji movie I watch is the one with Robin Williams.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but
the best
the ones,
one. But these other ones are fun. They're fine.
yeah, they're fun.
I mean,
They're
I don't
fun.
like Aquafina, but yeah, I think she ruined the second movie for me. But everyone else is fine.
One thing I liked about the second movie is when Rock and Kevin Hart were playing Danny DeVito, and they're trying to act like Danny DeVito and Danny Glover. I thought
Danny
that was
Glover.
yeah. I think they did a good job with that one. But yeah, Aquafina kind of destroyed that movie too. These Pruitts are forgetting that they didn't expect Barbie to do well. Oh, none of them did.
I did.
Barbie was.
No, I 100% did. You can go back and say that I said Barbie's going to make $1 billion. My girls were coming in droves. There were just legions of little girls in pink with their mamas right behind them in pink. I knew it, and I went and saw it twice. And you
Yeah.
me. Yeah, I had a sweatshirt that said "I'm Knuff."
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. I'm not gonna say what I called you for going to see that movie, but I still stick to it. But at least you had little girls that you had to take to the movie. But my wife would have been taking them. I'd have been like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You go deal with the girls on this one. This is your one. I'm not going to watch that crap. Definitely.
Hey, y'all know on the backstage, Anzo be screaming, singing "I'm just kidding." He be saying it all the time. I'm gonna record it next time and I'm gonna play it for you guys. This man is lying to you. He loves Barbie. Look at him.
That will definitely 100% be AI if he does that. Even if he gets my voice on point, I will tell you guys that will be AI because that will never come out of my mouth. I am definitely seeing Dune first before Doomsday. Yeah, you high. You guys are overhyping Jumanji. It's the weakest of the big summer movies. No, I don't think it's the weakest.
It's the winter. It's winter time.
Yeah, I don't think it's the weakest, but it's not that bad. Yeah, you may have 20 years of Marvel history, but the last few years have been garbage. Yeah, but you still can't erase the history, right? Even though the last few phases were bad,
It's just the last phase. Phase 5 has been terrible. That's it.
Yeah. And when you think about it, Spider-Man always makes money, and Avengers movies always make money. Hence why they went to those movies real quick, right?
Exactly. Let's go to money makers. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think it will be as weak as people expect. Yeah, same here. He said, "Wow, really, collector?" The only good one out of the last few is Shang-Chi, Eternals, Fantastic Four, and Thunderbolts. Wait, what? You see, this is the problem. You put Eternals in the good category?
And I don't even think Thunderbolts was. I told you guys I didn't think Thunderbolts was that good.
Thunderbolts wasn't good at all. I agree with you. Jumanji has lost a lot of shine, in my opinion. Probably.
It's going down. Every time it's going down a little bit,
Jumanji will have to move to an earlier date, maybe 2 or 3 weeks earlier. I think they'll be fine.
It's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks in front of Doomsday. So
yeah.
That's what it needs to be. That's fine.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. I hope they break Secret Wars into 2 parts. Not sure I want them to do that, right? It seems like a, money grab kind of thing. I want them to get it done, get it over with, so we can reboot the new universe and move on to there with X-Men and everything.
The only thing I say is you see all the stuff that's already coming out. We already know
Oh,
what kind of Forever 3 is going to be coming, so it's going to be hard to do it. Oh
LDG
no!
says, sorry, man. I need to give a shout out to Yvette. Our dear friend passed away last night. Beshes. Wow. Rest in peace, Yvette. We used to do streams like Nerdgasm with LDG. She would be on there all the time. Just last week, she was in LDG's chat. So, yeah, that's sad. That's really
I'm sorry.
sad,
Rest in
man.
peace, man. Yeah, condolences, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna check you later, LDG. I'm gonna check you later, man. She was a part of the community, you know what I mean? So if you guys don't know, you go check back our early streams, and she was always on there chilling and having fun with us. So it's really sad that she passed away. Really sad. Really sad. How much do y'all want to bet Spider-Man beats Brand New Day? I guess you're saying will have an end credit scene with X-Men. Um,
I think all of that's
I
going to happen. Spider-Man
yeah,
can be
yeah,
Brand New Day, and I think you will
yeah,
have an
yeah.
end credit scene with X-Men.
Don't we have a bet already, Anik? I forgot what the bet was. Please tell me what the bet was, because we had a bet, and Brian took the bet too. We had a bet.
Yep.
Damn, I forgot. Supergirl isn't seeing 600. Ooh.
Wow. If it doesn't see 600, I mean, that might be problematic. I can see it getting there though. I'm hoping
Yeah,
it
go
gets there.
against her. Go against her. Don't sit there and because it's Mama Bear you don't want to go. Tell her. Just say,
Well, I'm
Mama Bear, you're
also
crazy. It's making. Go ahead.
no. So
I'm
Fernando
waiting.
also knows that I'm the one person that says I don't think Supergirl is going to. He thinks it's going to be a billion. I don't think it's anywhere close to that.
Yeah,
Anywhere
100%.
close.
But tell Mama Bear it's gonna make more than 600 million. Go ahead, tell her. I'm waiting.
I hope it does make more than 600 million. I really do. I'm not going to be a huge fan. I hope it is. I hope it does.
You're supposed to say, Mama Bear, you are crazy. It's going to make more than 600 million. You're supposed to be saying that. Come on. We got to get
No.
Mama Bear back on the Biggaford side, all right? He said, I'm
Smoking the
smoking
Dune
that
Love.
Dune Love. Yeah, with a little bit
It's
of
all
angel
summer.
dust mixed in there as well.
I didn't know you like to get wet.
No, Gronky was Miles Morales' best friend. That's who needs. That's okay. That's who needs characters. I got you. Reality chat with Anik's takes. Facts. 100%. We still haven't gotten a second trailer for Supergirl yet. Yeah, we haven't. And you know what? To be honest with you, I'm like, let's keep some of these trailers down to a minimum. All right, we can get one more, and then that's it. I don't want to see way too much of these movies. And I think at one point there was a time where we were just getting trailer after trailer after trailer for a same movie, and they were kind of ruining it. You know?
Good night. See you later, Mama Bear. I know you got a chance to get out of here. Birthday celebration.
No problem, Mama Bear. Have a good one. Take care. Thank you for popping in.
Happy
Much
birthday.
appreciated.
Enjoy the
Absolutely.
celebration.
Collector is not wrong about Dune 3. I got your back, Collector.
Okay. You still think that Supergirl's making $1 billion. So I don't know for that though.
Collector is high on dust. Thank you very much. Very much. I agree with you. That's why you're waiting for your tax refund, eh, Collector? It's not to get all of those DVDs and stuff. You're running out of stuff. You need to get more stuff, right? Come back to reality. I got you. About
Sounds
to
like
watch
someone who
Project.
knows.
About to watch Project Hail Mary since it just dropped online. Is it worth it? They like it. Send me the link, Eli. I'll probably watch it that way too. I'll probably watch it too. But I'm thinking about maybe going to a movie soon because I'm like Tank. The last movie I seen was Fire and Ash in the theater. You know,
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
When I say Pruitt, I don't mean you two. I mean the people, right? Oh yeah, 100%, Mom Bear. I know who you mean. I can't wait until Supergirl makes everyone eat crow. Barbie was trash. I agree, Fernando. Barbie was trash. 100%.
Every little girl's gonna go watch Barbie because it's Barbie.
You know what? I am really gonna stop agreeing with you guys when you
This is
say
what
some
you
crap
do.
because you said Barbie is trash,
I didn't know.
and then right after that you say some great shit, and then some horrible crap. Eternals was not good. Eternals was not good. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Absolutely.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, it was not good. It was not good. Rumor: Harish Patel is in the betting commercial and Comcast commercials, being meta as his Bollywood actor from Eternals promoting new Doomsday movie.
Yeah,
He's in Doomsday.
No, but we saw Harris
He's
Patel. He's been in a few Comcast commercials.
yeah.
Talking
Is
about,
he
oh
going to be
man,
in Doomsday though?
probably not.
Yeah, they need to get rid of anything Eternals. Anything Eternals, erase that from existence. Eternals does not exist anymore. Like if they reboot it, right, with the soft reboot, let's reboot it and we don't talk about Eternals. That's a movie we don't talk about. Supergirl is making a whole lot more than 6 million. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll see. Do we got a little bet going here between you guys? Definitely. So
I have no problem with that.
if Bryon wins, you gotta send him like some super chats or something. And if you win, Bryon gotta send you something from his collection.
Oh, that's good. I took it off my shelf. You can take it. You look around there. If as long as it's not worth a lot of money, you could definitely take it off. And I'll sit it.
Uh-huh.
Actually,
That's
I actually have a Supergirl Funko Pop. I'll send that to you.
all right. All right. That sounds good. Yeah. If you win, you got to send him a super chat. It doesn't have to be anything big. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
10, $20, whatever. And then if Bryon loses, he got to send you his Supergirl Funko Pop. There you go. You see what I do for you guys? You see how I do this for you guys? And you guys ain't sub to Biggaford Entertainment? Come on now.
Everyone's sub to you. Whatever. If they talk about you so often, everyone's sub to you. You're talking about.
We are going to move on to the next topic, though. This one
Wait,
is
hold on.
going.
He says, "I'll take that bet." We're on.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on. Where is it? He said, "I'll take that bet." We are on bet 100%.
Let's go.
I miss these comments. Barbie was absolute trash. I watched 5 minutes of the movie. I rented it from the library and took it right back. You see,
Not long enough to make a decision, guys. And you know, once again, you're missing misunderstanding the importance of Barbie 2 in girls' lives and mothers' lives, and they were able to share that experience between mothers and daughters, and that was what the whole point. You're not that target demographic, so it doesn't matter if you liked it or not. That's why Barbie was good, because it's about them, not about us.
You see, that's what I'm talking.
I just enjoy seeing my daughters loving something with my wife. That's enough.
Collector, it's because we have a thing that's called a nutsack. This is why we didn't like the movies, all right? Some of these guys over here with none, of course, enjoyed it. I'm just saying.
I'm connected.
The bet was He-Man won't make $500 million. You said it will pass $500 million. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And what was it? It was like $5 billion. No, it wasn't $5 billion. So that was a little lot. What was it? I think you said just. I got to go back to that stream. I can't remember how much you said, like $100 or something like that. Yeah. I definitely remember. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris and Xavier from Buffy. Absolutely. I'll take that. Absolutely. All right, guys. We're going to get into this final topic here. Let's do it.
All right. Hear my screen. I've been waiting for this.
I got to share his screen over here. Booyah. And switch your sides. There you go. Bryon, take it over.
All right, guys. I just wanted to watch a little bit of this. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but I told you Aldous Hodge should be T'Challa. I said it. Let's just watch this real quick and tell me what you guys think.
Spring, the unofficial new year for tool people.
Celebrate
spring savings at Harbor Freight.
I didn't have not one the entire time when we were watching it, right?
Do you know YouTube claimed
spoken about how meaningful a role like T'Challa would be? If you are entrusted with that Panther role that is so culturally significant, what would carrying that mantle mean to you?
Well, to me, as I've spoken on this before, like that to me is a very delicate situation where people would have to first understand the value of what it is and what it has laid down in order to understand how to carry it forward. You know, I look at the Marvel of it all. I'm a big Marvel fan. I'm a big, like, you know, I came up on graphic novels and all that. But Black Panther was, I believe, the first Marvel film to cross $1 billion at the box office, right? They were hitting high numbers before that. But I think it was the first one to cross $1 billion at the box office. People are surprised. I'm not. Absolutely not. And they're like, well, why? Well, you have the wonderful nature of Marvel and all that, and the commercial aspect. That's crazy. And it's great and it's amazing. But culture pushed it over.
Yeah.
Because now you have a cool factor of how it is represented. Obviously, that doesn't happen without Ryan Coogler and him putting his touch on it, because he is aware enough and wise enough and talented enough of a filmmaker to understand how to make a great film. Where the brilliance comes in is he understands how to roll in culture in a very relevant way, where everybody gets a seat at the table and gets to enjoy it and gets to understand. He understands how to translate culture in a way where it's still honest to who we are as a people, while still leaving an open door for everybody else to come and enjoy. The value of Chadwick playing this titular king, and what that meant was, because we don't get it as far as American cinema, we don't get it in real life.
Yeah.
We don't get our Shaka Zulu. We don't get our Queen Nzingas. You know what I'm saying? We don't get our Patrice Lumumbas, our Tomas Sankaras. We don't get that. But we have it in this fictionalized form through King T'Challa. And the value of that representation for kids to say, regardless of how fictionalized it is, I can still see myself in that. I can still see myself now through a lens of expectation of being that. That's what it means. You know, that's why it was so well received. That's why it made so much money, because the dollar spoke, because this is what the culture is aware of. They know this about themselves, and they're happy and relieved to see it reflected. So if you're going to step into it, it's not a situation of, oh, I'm just coming in to be an actor and I'm this cool role and this. Unfortunately, or fortunately, you're going to have to realize you're carrying on a legacy that was already started by Chadwick Boseman, may God rest his soul, and Ryan Coogler. Regardless of who it is that steps into those shoes, I think you got to walk with that awareness, because whether you want to or not, it's not up to you. That's the effect that's going to be had, and that's the expectation of the audience. They're going to expect that you come in there with that degree of reverence and respect to actually push that legacy forward. So as long as you carry that and you know it's there, step into it. You know what I'm saying? Right now we see, you know, Letitia Wright, she carrying a man who shout to Letitia, you know? But if they ever bring somebody else to step in as, you know, T'Challa, or maybe playing his son, also T'Challa, or like an alternate, you know, version,
There's
whatever.
A bunch of multiverses now and stuff. They can do anything with that.
But the thing is, there's an extra value added to the representation and the symbology of that character that must be acknowledged if you're going to step into the role, because it's not like, you know, Chad would walk away from the role. It's not like he left. Unfortunately, he passed. He was still in his bag. You know what I'm saying? We all still mourn that. You know, I didn't even know Chadwick well. I'd met him, and, you know, he's real cool, great energy, gave me respect. They gave him respect and all that. And I ain't gonna lie, when I heard the news, I cried. I didn't even know him like that. But I understood what we lost. I understood what it meant. And
100.
It hurt.
Definitely did.
So, you know, you got to understand the value of it. It's special. There are a few roles in this life that have an extra sort of weight to them. And that's one of those that supersedes the nature of fantasy or superheroism or any of that. It has an extra added value that has to be regarded.
Yeah, and it's rare that like a role like that.
We could look. I want you guys to be able to go take. I did a breakdown of all of this when me and Tank did it on the channel. You guys can check out that video. But I want you just to get a sense of someone who understands what this is, what it matters, what's going on. He understands what it is to be T'Challa. He understands what it is to be that role. He understands what the culture is. This is why I said Aldis Hodge should be that guy. This is exactly why I was pushing for him, because he understands what it is. He understands to give respect to what Chadwick did, but Chadwick is not T'Challa. The story of T'Challa needs to move on. We don't have those heroes. We don't have that in cinema, and this allows it to move on.
You are 100% correct. When you showed me this last night, I was like, yeah, he gets it 100%. And I get the between a rock and a hard place before Ryan Coogler and all of that, maybe the rush to get Black Panther 2 out. But I've said this many times, if worse came to worse, you should have just waited before you did Black Panther 2 to where you could actually recast him. And because that momentum that the first Black Panther movie had was lost. And it's that was lightning in a bottle, right? Can you get that again? I don't think so. I don't think you'll ever be able to recreate what that first Black Panther did.
But it's hard to say that because it's like literally going, I'm gonna make one of the best Superman movies of all time, and then the next one I'm gonna go to John, not Clark Kent, I'm gonna go to John. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that, it doesn't work. I want to make Lois Superman. It doesn't work. That's what T'Challa is. And you have to understand that, but you walking into this role, you need to know what's going on. You have to respect what's happening. And I think that's why this guy is it. Aldis Hodge should have been him. He should have been the guy because he understood the cultural significance of the character. And this is why I don't understand it. Fucking Marvel understands it.
100%. And when I say, so I think if Black Panther 2 had been what it was supposed to be, like let's say Chadwick Boseman didn't die, then yes, I think but now that you did what you did, you're going to have a hard time getting that magic that you got from the first Black Panther. Even if you cast him as Black Panther, you know what I mean? People are going to be like, okay, we'll go see it. It may make a crap load of money, but that first Black Panther movie was lightning in a bottle, man. That was like all the right places, the right people, everything was on point for that movie to do what it did. And yet he is correct. At first I was like, no, it wasn't the first Marvel movie to make $1 billion, but it was the first solo Marvel movie to make $1 billion. Yeah, so.
Now, what if we do this? Now I have Denzel come in. You can just go into the chat there. We have Denzel. We put Denzel in there, right? We have who's the greatest, one of the greatest actors of our time, or you can say the greatest black actor ever too. Whatever you want to put him, whatever you put him in that movie. You put Aldis Hodges, the new T'Challa, and you engage. You bring back the family. You make him create his own family. And you highlight that family. So you do everything opposite of what you did with Wakanda Forever. You bring back a family together, and then build it back up. And it word of mouth, people hear you did all this stuff. This is significant. You make him a great man. You make him a great leader. You make him this pillar for Marvel. You make him a pillar for Wakanda, and he reaches out to everything. If they do that in the movie, you can get that momentum back again. You need the right person doing it. And that's the only thing I kept on saying. For me, you have to have the right person who gets that you have to be T'Challa today in the movie and going forward. You have to be that guy. You can't be out there doing anything else. You can't be out there, saying anything else. You have to be out there representing T'Challa in every aspect of life. That's the type of person you need. I'm telling you that he can do it. We already saw him as Hawkman. We saw him in all these other characters. This guy can do it.
So, what are your thoughts of Damson Idris as T'Challa?
I think Damson Idris is a really good actor, but he can't be T'Challa, son of T'Chaka. And I have to make that distinction because everyone says, "Oh, T'Challa's son named T'Challa too." No, T'Challa's son of T'Chaka. That's who T'Challa is. That's what Black Panther is. That's who it. I can't just change someone's name and just give him the legacy. That's not going to work.
So you think he's going to be Toussaint?
I think so. I think Damson. So everyone saw the video. Everyone saw the little thing. The guy who's wearing the glasses, whatever, came up to him and had Damson sign a T'Challa mask and whatever. And he says, "Hey, congratulations on the role." And the guy looks back. I mean, Damson looks back and just whatever. But he signed a Black Panther mask, and that everyone's thinking that confirms that he is the new T'Challa, which could be true. But I just think that he could also be Toussaint. He could also be. We can still have multiversal T'Challas. You can bring T'Challa, the real T'Challa, back for that and build that way. I would rather them do that, than just have this the TJ bullshit, whatever. But I respect Damson Idris. I just don't think he has the same level of. He's there's only a 4-year difference between them, but Aldous Hodges is a man. And I also don't necessarily want someone, and this might be controversial. I don't necessarily want a British guy being T'Challa. The whole it kind of hits a little bit, but that's just neither here nor there. That's me personally. But I would respect it if it's T'Challa. I don't want to respect it if it's Toussaint. I will walk away. I will walk away from this whole thing. I can't get with it.
I think you're gonna be walking away because I think it's gonna be Toussaint. Right? I think especially with Marvel, like, because if they think, oh, this is T'Challa, then they know they messed up. Right? They know they made a mistake. And they don't want to admit they made a mistake. So we'll make him Toussaint, and then when we reboot everything, you'll get T'Challa.
Yeah, that's that bullshit, and I won't be upset. Like, literally, I'm talking about all this doomsday and all this stuff. I'm gonna get the Secret Wars. I'm gonna see that shit, and then I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, you're gonna come back and you're gonna see all my whole thing down, my stuff, my collections on sale for sale." Marvel.
Listen, if you guys think my rants are
dude.
Wait till this Doomsday comes out. If you think my rants are epic, wait till this comes out and Bryon has to rant on the rewind the Saturday next. You guys, I'm just gonna give him the floor. You got the con and you take it over because I know.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna look around. So I'm gonna burn this shit down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this shit down.
And you already know that I am going to troll the shit out of him when that happens, all right? I'm going to be in the background. Come on, Bryon, you know what Toussaint is better than T'Challa.
The anger. I might turn green.
Facts.
That's what we're thinking about, guys. I want to look at your comments and kind of bring you guys into this. I tell you that this guy, Damson Idris, might be the new one. Aldous Hodges should be it.
I can agree with that. And the fact that he gets it, that's because I think one of the things that a lot of people respect about Miss Marvel, what's her name? Imani something, whatever her real name is that she understands comic books. You know what I mean? And when you get someone that understands comic books, Idris Elba, her, and Bo DeMayo, whatever you want to say about him, they understood comic books. And look what Bo DeMayo did with 97. So, you know.
I get it. I definitely would like to see this guy's Black Panther. I can't say his name without messing up. Aldous Hodges.
Yeah.
What up, Tony? Elihu says, Black Panther 1 was culturally significant. He chose to film in Oakland and use local extras.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, 100%.
I get on Ryan Coogler a lot. I really do, because I don't like the fact that you always kill a black father in every damn movie. But he's great. I can complain about a detail, but the man himself is great. And I think my problem I had with Wakanda Forever, you understand his pain, him losing. So I totally understand. And that's why I always said you should have just not done the movie yet, or you send T'Challa out into space, and then you have him say he's dealing with the intergalactic, intergalactic kingdom of Wakanda, Empire of Wakanda. That's what you should have done. You should have done something to that aspect. Don't kill off the character.
I agree.
And I know what they're doing, but I can't do it.
I agree.
So Emancipated Poet says, hot take: if Marvel was smart, they should have done the father's story and legend as Black Panther while they wait for and mourn, but they rushed it. That's another thing they could have done. They could have T'Chaka and explained T'Chaka.
You know what this problem is, though? I think that comes down to Marvel wanting to capitalize on the momentum from the first Black Panther and forcing them to, they didn't force them to do what they did, right? But they forced them to get this movie out on this schedule, right? So no matter what, Marvel wasn't pushing back the movie, which put them in a predicament. Like, instead of Marvel just saying, you know what, guys, take your time, we'll
take the choice away from them. We're going to hold off.
Yeah. We'll move the slate around. Yeah. We'll move the slate of movies around.
2 or 3 years before we decide what we're going to do again.
Yeah.
And we'll explain to everyone exactly what's going on. Hey, Chadwick is such an essential part of this thing. He really helped develop who this character was. And we don't want to lose T'Challa.
Yeah.
But we want to respect everyone who had to work with him and this great man. So we're going to give it a little time. If you would have said that, I don't think anyone would came up and oh no. Everyone would say, yeah, I understand that. I respect that.
100%. 100%.
So he was great as MC Ren in Straight Outta Compton and The Invisible Man and Reacher 2. Leverage, he's amazing. Cross, he's amazing. He's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah. Don't change Black Panther's legacy history. Rewriting it would be equivalent of saying Storm is a Hispanic woman from Alabama.
Facts.
No, I have no complaints. I agree. We need T'Challa from a different universe with Storm. Who would you cast as Storm? What's her name? I have the perfect one. Oh my god.
I would cast if she wasn't so weird. Like when she first came out, she wasn't weird. But the chick from Wicked, no, she's too weird now though. Oh shit! What happened here? Bryon just went offline, guys. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? Wow. This is what happens, American internet, and when you not listen to what Biggaford Entertainment says. When you don't listen to what I say, you get kicked out. Now, I didn't do it. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying. We need T'Challa from this. Who would you cast as Storm? That's a good question. I'm not sure who I would cast that from. He said, what up, Delta Dan? I will be praying for you, Bryon. Facts. Said, I'm rooting for the guy from Snowfall. Sorry, Bryon. As T'Challa? Isn't he a little bit too light-skinned? Now, Bryon is the colorist guy, right? Oh, no, he got to be a certain type of black and blah, blah. But isn't he light-skinned? Too light-skinned to be T'Challa? What's good, Fernando? Y'all do know it was Ryan who made the call. It was Marvel executives forcing a Black Panther. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Alonzo, saw your post on Instagram. Nice smoke. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. That's what I'm saying, Anik Jones. It was, it wasn't Ryan's call who made the call. No. So Marvel executives told Bryon that he could either use T'Challa or not use T'Challa, right? I think it was Ryan's choice not to recast. But I also think that it was Marvel's choice to force this movie onto everybody, right? Say, we're not going to move the slate. We're going to do it at this time, and you just got to work with it. I believe that's the case, So, Anzo, saw your post on. Oh yeah, sorry, that one. The actress from Queen and Slim as Storm. I could see that. I could see that. Anzo, wicked girl ain't no storm goddess, bro. You broke Brian's internet with that comment. Okay, so first off, let me explain. Right, I don't know if you guys have seen her in Big Trouble at El Royale. But watch her in that movie. It's totally different than the woman we see in now. I don't know what the fuck happened to her. She looks like a troll or something. So I don't know what happened to her. But she wasn't like that when she first started doing her movies. And if you watch Big Trouble and Little Royale or El Royale, it's with her. It's with Jeff Bridges, I believe, is in it too, and a couple of other people, which is a good movie. But when you look at that movie, you can see her and like, okay, I could see her doing Storm. But whatever happened to her after Wicked or before Wicked, I don't know. She looks like and I don't want to make fun of anybody, I really don't, but she looks like a creature from a horror movie. And I'm trying to remember the horror movie that I'm thinking of. I can't, but that's what she reminds me of, you know? And I'm just like, I don't know. You made Brian leave the screen 100%. He said, she's way too skinny. Now she is. Now she's way too skinny. She was not skinny in the El Royale movie. She was not skinny in that at all. Like thick, look good. I was like, oh yeah, she's fire. Hollywood gets to these people and they do their plastic surgery and they do all kinds of stuff to their face and they just look a lot worse. Look at the girl from The Boys, Starlight, right? Look at the boys from Starlight, from The Boys, Starlight. The first couple of seasons, she's all pretty and everything, and then
I talk about all this stuff, and Marvel literally came in and kicked me out of Emu. So like I was in Emu and I kicked out, had to log back in. I couldn't believe this. It was crazy.
Yeah, I think it was when I said you made Brian leave the screen.
when you said Cynthia Erivo, I was ready to leave.
No, but so what I was saying in the chat, because they're like, oh, she's too skinny. I'm like, now she is. But if you had seen her, do you ever see that movie Big Trouble in Little Royale?
Mm-hmm. She's not attractive enough.
What?
She's not attractive enough.
Nah, she was hot in that movie, bro. What are you talking about?
Man. DeWanda Wise works, but yeah, Cynthia Erivo was never.
You are out of your mind, bro. She was fine in that movie, bro. What are we talking about? I don't know what happened to her, but she changed, right? She changed. Like I said, she looks kind of like a troll now. Hollywood they do their plastic surgery and stuff. But before that, when there's a scene where she's singing in front of the glass and she's singing, I was like, okay, yeah, she works.
I don't even need her singing. DeWanda Wise works. Was a Kirby Howell Baptiste will work for me.
Check your mic, Brian.
I know.
Yeah, check your mic real quick. Yeah, check your mic real quick. There you go.
Well, I said DeWanda Wise or Kirby Howell Baptiste, she would be fine. If you could see any of those things in those characters, she'll be good in either one of those.
Listen, I'm trying to find her in this movie because I think I was like, yo, and did you say you didn't like her singing?
No, I said she's not attractive enough. I don't need her to sing as Storm.
Yeah.
That's how I don't need all the powers up. I don't need any of that. You know, fuck it. I'm good.
Hold on. Let me see something here. I'll just bring this up before we close it up. Share this tab. Go back over here. I gotta get rid of your thing here first. Bless you. Here we go. You don't think that's attractive?
No.
Hey, try and get it without that damn spoiler on it.
Yeah, no. Dude, here's my lesson. I'll go.
Analysis on.
Go ahead.
I'll give you Jamie. What's her name? Jamie Lawson, DeWanda Wise. What I just said about Kirby. What's her name? Sonequa Martin Green will be another good one. And if you want someone who's more known, go with like someone. I would rather have Janelle Monáe than have fucking Cynthia Erivo.
Bro, what are you talking about? I don't know why she changed from this look, but she definitely looks good in there. I don't know what the hell these guys are talking about. This is Bryon. You see, Bryon has a bad taste in movie.
No, she looks better. Doesn't mean she look good. Two different things.
She look good. She look good, 100%, and she's kind of thick too. But there was a comment there, Bryon. Here, I'll read it for you. Fernando said, "I'm rooting for the guy from Snowfall." Sorry, Bryon. There you go.
No, I saw that, and I just said, you could be wrong. I mean, he's probably going to win. You know, if you want to win, you know, some people like to go to State Warriors because they were winning all the time. Hey, you want to be front runner? That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Cynthia is far from fine, you think, and now she is. This what I have up here.
She's still not that cute, man.
Yeah, 100%. Cynthia can play live action Shrek. Stop hating, bro. Stop hating, bro. You got your damn minds, right? You see, this is what I'm talking about. You have no damn taste, none whatsoever, right? And I'm not gonna show it here because I can't show it here, but she was thick too. Trust me. I don't know what happened to her. So now, no, but back then, if she looked like that, yes, I would do that. Cynthia is very good in Tillman. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, that's it for the show, guys. It was a great show over here.
It was until you made that big Cynthia Erivo comment. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him now. I don't know.
No, that was definitely good because it sent this guy right.
Wrong. That's crazy.
And let's be honest, guys. When Bryon got kicked out of the stream, it was a lot better with just me, right?
It was much worse.
It was a lot better with just me, right? Like you guys still stayed. You didn't bounce out, right? We didn't know if Bryon was gonna come back. I was actually gonna end it before Bryon came back. Like, there you go, he ain't coming back.
Everyone's saying I agree with Bryon. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, come on. We know he don't know about my casting.
Yeah, of course. Of course. He said, it was Delta Dan's comment. So I'm not sure which comment it was, Delta Dan. Is it this one? Nzo, wicked girl ain't no storm goddess. You broke Bryon. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So look up, right before you leave, I want to do this. Look up Kirby Howell Baptiste.
Who?
Kirby Howell Baptiste.
Probably some troll. Kirby
Howell Baptiste.
Yeah, I see it there. Meh.
Okay.
The only reason why you picking it is because it's a dark-skinned woman. That's it. They're like, you're picking dark-skinned women. But I'm with Fernando. I don't do colorism. You know what I mean? So you can have a light skin, you can have a dark skin. I don't do colorism.
Give me a light skinned girl from Kenya who grew up in New York. Okay, go do it. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah. And you know what, Fernando? I'm right there with you, Fernando. Let's get the guy from Skyfall 2 as well, all right? Let's get all these light-skinned people to play these characters, 100%. We already got Aaron Pierre. Perfect start.
Damson Idris is not light-skinned, so.
Yeah, I know. But we're talking about in the reboot. I'm just saying. We're talking about in the reboot. Brian, tell the people where they can find you one last time, sir.
We're not gonna be here with this man. No.
Thank God. I think I'm done with this right now. You guys have officially witnessed the last rewind ever. All right, this we're breaking up. That's it. I'm over.
I'll see you tomorrow. But 1/3 is for the Kings. Monday, Thursday, Saturday nights. You know, we're doing the Expanse watch party, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. On Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, really, and Saturday, I've been dealing with this guy. I don't know. Well, all these TV shows coming out, I don't think we're going to be having any less days because the Daredevil comes out on the 24th.
100%. At least we got to finish Cross. So if we do Daredevil, we may have to put it in where the Cross is at. But yeah, we're doing a lot of content over here, guys. And just to let you know, Bryon loves it, okay? Backstage, he be telling me I'm right all the time because
I've never said he was right in his entire life.
This YouTube stuff is about, a performance, right? It's about performance. It's about keeping you guys educated, right? And keep you guys entertained, not educated, but entertained, right? So of course he has to go back and forth with me to get that little entertainment value. But backstage, he's like, bro, you were absolutely correct. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it for the show. It's for the show. And I'm like, yeah, 100%. 100%. It's okay. We have that, So just letting you guys know.
I don't think anyone, your own son, don't they say, yeah, you're absolutely correct.
My son knows better. He knows better too. 100%. He knows better. He knows better. Guys, make sure to check out the Expanse later on tonight. These guys do some great stuff over there on the Spoil Kings once again. I'm taking the day off. There's nothing coming out from Biggaford Entertainment tonight or tomorrow because we will be back here on Monday and starting the whole week all over again. So until then, you see, Tamika knows. She's laughing. She understands. You see, you know exactly what I'm saying, right, Tamika? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't agree with nothing you ever said ever.
Only
she's been on stream with us. She knows.
Only for the performance aspect of the show, guys. That's it. Only for performance-wise. And I get it. We got to perform because we don't do echo chamber over here, right? But backstage, 100%. Nzo's the king. Nzo's right. Nzo is this and that. I'm just saying. With that being said, guys, peace, love, and hair grease, and we'll see you on the next one.